Hey guys, it is Dan from World of Mr. Grey, Dan Darth the Grey, on day 5 of video a day for a week. Yes! I'm a little excited. I don't know why, because it's Friday. I know these videos, the day a week, have been like the easy videos. They haven't gone into too much deep dives again. And hopefully, you know, the next couple of videos after this will go deeper and stuff. Who knows? But I appreciate everyone who's stuck by me. And you're probably really annoyed with me by now. Seeing me every day, seeing my little annoying giggles every day, seeing my little tics every day, my little obsessive things every day. I can understand. That's why I always say don't binge my videos. Do not binge my videos. You'll get sick of me. But anyway, I thought for the last video, we'd take a look at our boy Sir Spooks. My name is Sir Spooks. Because I haven't looked in for a while. Oh, I hurt my hand then, punching it. I've actually hurt my hand punching it. We are going to look at Sir Spooks. Sir Spooks to me, like I like all of them. Don't forget, as always, please go to Sir Spooks video, which I've linked down below. Like and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Then come back to me, and we'll see what we can see. To me, Sir Spooks is the biggest believer. I think he never challenges himself. He never thinks, no, it could be this. He always like, I therefore think it's a ghost. I'm not ragging on him. I'm just saying. We're going to look at top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. I'm going to try my best.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch.
I'm brave!
So, let's begin.
I went to the dentist on my own yesterday. I'm brave.
They filmed not too long ago. They provided a bit of context in the title of...
I should say, for those new here, by the way, this is not a debunking video. This is the breakdown analysis. These are the ones I like to look at to see if there's any ones like think, that deserves a debunk, or that's completely bloody bollocks. What's the point? And I'm not going to get annoyed. I swear I am not going to get annoyed. A few of you said you look really annoyed lately. I'm not annoyed. I'm not going to get annoyed.
Last night, I heard it thrashing around in the creek right next to my house. It's pretty big and very loud. Can anybody tell me what this thing could possibly be? So, without further ado, let's have a look and see what's been going on.
Let's take a look. What am I supposed to be seeing? Okay.
The uploader stands outside near the edge of the woods, holding his flashlight out in front of him, scanning the area for any signs of the mysterious entity.
Nobody has given the other option of is someone belching. It sounds like someone burping to me. I mean, they've probably added it in post, but who am I to say that?
The Padre Hotel,
Padre!
Located in Bakersfield, is allegedly one of the most haunted places in the entire state of California.
The only reason I know Bakersfield is because of the butchers at Bakersfield. Look it up.
Originally built in 1928, the hotel has a history of 2 documented deaths, including a woman who committed suicide due to jumping off of the roof, and a man who shot himself in one of the hotel's bathrooms with a handgun.
Oh, I think I might have seen this hotel on a Ghost Adventures episode a couple of years back. It might be. It was a good episode.
A YouTube channel known as Paranormal Popcorn are investigating the Padre Hotel.
Paranormal Popcorn, I like that name.
Towards the most haunted area, that being room 704.
Do you know what my plan is? Sorry to keep pausing, but that's what I do. No, my plan is at some point, if I can get the time and the funds at some point in the future, every single haunted house, haunted hotel, haunted room, I'm going to go sleep there. Because I've slept in a supposedly haunted pub, and I had the best sleep ever. It was so cozy. And you know, I slept in the most haunted room in that pub as well, and I slept really good. I mean, I had been up for almost 18 hours, but I slept really good. So I'd love to do that sometime in the future, is go to every single haunted area, haunted place, and have a little kip. Who knows?
Not waiting too long, a REM pod goes off.
The REM pod is going off. It's going off like crazy.
The problem I have with the REM pods, again, I have used the REM pod in person. Not so much used it myself, but I was in the vicinity. The problem with the REM pods, it was made by ghost hunters. So there's nothing there's no scientific research behind these devices, these REM pods. They do use what is it? Hang on, let me think. I can't remember. Electromagnetism. They do use that, and it's basically it has an electromagnetic field around the area of the REM pod, and basically if something comes near it, or it's like an electrical outlet or whatever, it'll set it off. Now, when I was using this REM pod in this paranormal investigation I did a couple of months back, which I really enjoyed, by the way, it would go off at various intervals. It would go off if you go close to it, but it was also left in the room, you know, in the middle of the room, where it would only go off now and then. But it can be affected by electrical outlets, and we said this in the paranormal investigation, so we moved it away from the electrical outlet. And every now and again it would go off, then it wouldn't, then it would. But just because it's far away from an electrical outlet, it doesn't mean that things in the atmosphere can't affect it. That's the problem with the REM pod. And it says but there, look, REM pods are tuned to detect fields produced by flowing currents of electricity or the radio frequencies emitted from broadcasting devices. And that's always the other problem when there's a paranormal investigation and those REM pods are used. There's all kinds of devices. People have their cameras, they have their phones. They usually have some electronic device on them, even if they're standing like 10 feet away. That can still affect it. That's the problem I have with the REM pods.
Holy shit! Look, the REM pod is going off.
I also know as well from the person whose REM pod it was, he actually told me that when it runs down in batteries. I also know that as well that with those REM pods, when they run low on battery, they'll start going off and start making weird little glitches. That's something they do.
There's no electrical interference. So when me and Chris first arrived here,
but don't forget, look, there's a big plasma TV there. He's holding the camera in his hand there. There's a light in the room. There's a socket right there. There's a lot of things that could be affecting that REM pod.
When we first arrived here, we set the REM pod, right, on that table, and it didn't go off at all during the day. Something's making going off now.
For the next couple of minutes, the crew proceeds to do a quick look around in the room just to get a general sense of what the room is like. Not long after they set it up, these two creepy things can be heard.
Dude, the music box is going. Oh!
At this moment, we capture something very sinister.
Fuck me, why was that so loud then?
Dude, the music box is going. Oh!
At this moment, we capture something very sinister. Right after I said the music box is going.
Right, he is, as you can tell by there, he's wearing a lapel mic. Could have been that. It could have been this, look. Stuff like that. It could be. As there's, again, for that demonic hiss. I added a demonic hiss in my video the other day. I'm not saying they're adding it, but he's wearing a lapel mic. It could be something like that,
Shortly after the demonic hit.
Sometimes I don't know how some paranormal investigators hear certain things because they got so many gadgets running. They got like the REM pod is buzzing. They got the whatever the hell Ovilus buzzing, telling it words. You got everything beeping and squeaking. Just sit there in silence for once. Sit there in silence. See what happens.
We capture another compelling EVP of a man whispering. Here's the.
I don't know what the hell that music box thing is. I've never seen that before. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that's making bloody noise as well.
Enhance audio.
Right, the voices, and you can actually hear it if you whisper. I'll link this video down below so you can hear it yourself. You actually do hear. Go ahead, go on and say that. Now, who's to say that's not someone off camera telling someone, yeah, you should say that?
A little later on in the night, the group proceeds to set up more EVP devices, which quickly manage to pick up on something strange that the crew is completely baffled by.
While we are quietly trying to make contact, we capture an EVP of what sounds like a child's spirit. We did not hear this with our ears at the time of the investigation. Is it asking us to leave the room?
Right, once again, my big fat head is in the way, you can't see it. Apparently, the EVP is supposed to be saying, leave room, do you want to leave? I can't hear that. That's all I can hear. It could be anything. Could be anything from outside.
A mysterious voice seems to be saying the words, "Leave room."
No, it's not!
You want to leave.
I can't hear it!
Which obviously creeps the team out a bit.
There you go. Oh, wow. Can you make it go up all the way?
The other thing you should do as well, I know I'm pausing a lot, but when it comes to like paranormal investigation, if you want to show people what you think you've caught, stop putting the dramatic music in. Mine see the guilty as hell of doing that. Mine see the guilty of that. Paranormies, they're trying to bloody emulate Mine see. Other similar type as those. Quit the dramatic music and just let us listen to what you want us to listen to. That's one thing which I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed. It's just one of those things.
Listen very closely to the responses on cue.
Thank you. Do you know who I am? Yeah? Do you know I can feel you? Great. Are you the female or the female?
I'm assuming that paranormal music box thing is like similar to one of those like toy dogs you can get where they react to something come near. I don't bloody know. I'm not gonna get annoyed. No, I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed. Look at my face. But what I do like, no, what I always find funny. Not all paranormal investigators do this, but various investigators do this. Is when they're supposedly speaking to whatever spirit or ghost is there. They speak to it like it's a child. They're like, "Can you move this, please? Can you move this, Yoda? Can you move this, Yoda?" Didn't need that, but you know, can you move this object, please? If they were a ghost, if I was a ghost, and someone was talking to me like I was a child, I'd be like, "Oi, oi, I'm not moving this until you talk to me properly. Talk to me like I'm an adult, not like I'm a 6-year-old child." I'm not annoyed. I'm really not. That was really long.
The following piece of strange and unexplainable footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named FootageFinder57.
Why is the quality
who
so
says
bad?
that the video was filmed on somebody's iPhone while exploring a mysterious cave. He also says that despite how terrifying the video is, for whatever reason, it received no media coverage. However, if you take a close look right about here, you can see that their fear is not unfounded.
This is apparently filmed on an iPhone.
Like this.
I call bloody bollocks on that. I have an old iPhone. Ready? I'm going to film something in my room. I'm in a darkened room. If this looks better than that. It's in the dark. I'm filming right now. Look. There's my setup. There's me. I'm filming right now through my iPhone. My iPhone is about 8 years old because I had it given to me because my other one broke. When I edit this, I guarantee that will be better than that. So if that is an iPhone footage, that's probably the very first iPhone which came out almost 15 years ago. Or it was deliberately toned down the quality as to hide stuff. It does happen. I think I just saw what we were supposed to see.
A strange figure seemingly dressed in all...
Right, this proves my point. This proves my point of quality videos. I guarantee the original footage of that was higher quality, and that was just a rock formation in the background. Obviously, they have torchlight, so it's going to be lower. But I guarantee if you saw the raw footage, that was just like a little rock formation in the background. They are in the cave underground. But obviously, in motion, at low quality, it's going to look like a creepy whatever the hell that is. That made me bloody jump. Jesus. I was not expecting them to be so close to her face then. That made me jump. Oh, God.
This is not funny. Oh my god, juicy, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
Ryan, we have to go back.
Is this the way?
I don't know.
Guys, I don't know where we are anymore. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Guys, come up here. Guys, I think I found a way out. Ah!
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. No, it's literally nothing, there's nothing there. It's nothing.
Jesus.
You can do something.
Okay, I genuinely feel bad for the girl. I think she wasn't in on the prank. The other people are clearly playing on her. Because she genuinely sounded quite terrified there. But it's probably the boys playing the prank on the girl.
With some saying that it could be fake or part of an ARG type series.
Yes.
While others suggest it is real and say that they were in a cave with some sort of unsettling creature.
Hang on, so they dropped the camera. So who picked the camera up to put this video up on Spooks?
The following piece of strange and unexplainable footage was uploaded to Reddit by a user named FootageFinder57.
So the uploader said it was filmed on someone's iPhone in a mysterious cave. So did they find the iPhone in the cave and then, oh look, upload it? And did they also get past iPhone security? Come on now. It's probably an ARG, or I just think it was friends messing about. That's what I think.
This bizarre TikTok video was filmed in the middle of the forest, somewhere in an undisclosed location in the middle of the night. The videographer proceeds to pan his camera around the area while also holding a flashlight in the other, in order to better illuminate his surroundings.
Once again, potato camera. And if he has TikTok, his phone is at least 4 to 5 years old. Bear that in mind. Or camera, whatever. I think I just saw it. No, did it? Oh no! Oh no! It's
A massive-looking creature with a long face and big eyes can be seen hiding behind some trees toward the end of the footage.
Thing is, I've seen this video. I've seen that video, but the version I saw was a hell of a lot better quality than that. And it looks like a dude in a suit. A very good suit, I might add, but it looks, with the original video I watched, you can see it looks like a dude in a suit. But that's, I don't know where this version came from, but it's clearly the quality has dropped since being edited.
Uploader asks, what is that? Before ultimately fleeing from the scene, just to be on the safe side.
It's the Sasquatch!
The entity's unique appearance Many have speculated that this could be none other than the elusive Bigfoot.
Could
But
be.
as with any video on the internet, that is entirely up to debate. However, the descriptions about Bigfoot certainly do match the figure shown in this video. Bigfoot or not, this is definitely not something you'd want to see while out in the forest.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Exploring with Danny is a YouTube channel that follows Danny as
The
he
thing is,
travels-
right, exploring with Danny. Now, I've noticed. I think I mentioned the other day. Exploring with Danny makes like entertaining videos. You know, being chased by a guy with a chainsaw, being chased by a guy with bloody. I don't bloody know. He's getting chased by someone all the time. And then I saw like a quick live stream about a week or two ago of him saying he's no longer doing any of those scary videos or whatever. He even said in live stream, he knows it's bollocks. Obviously, it's bollocks. But he said, you know, none of it's true. And then he said, I'm only going to do like camping videos and what do you do? Survival outdoor stuff. I thought, oh, fair enough. And then he deleted that live stream and went back to his his haunted, scary videos. I don't know. But I don't know why this is in a top 5 scary video channel compilation, by the way, because you should know
United
it's
Kingdom
not. It's
and
not
elsewhere
true.
to explore some of the creepiest and most haunted abandoned buildings he can find. In a video published to his channel in June of 2021,
No,
Danny
this would be a video I would skip, by the way, because I know it's pointless. It's pointless. He does it simply for the entertainment value, I suppose. But I'll let it go, and you tell me if it's real. I'm not going to say anything about it. You tell me if it's real, because Sir Spooks seems to think so, because it's in his top 5.
building, which has clearly seen better days, with rubble strewn around and the walls wearing down significantly. As he begins to explore one area of the building, however, it is clear that Danny may not be so alone in there after all. Take a look.
That fireplace there, the old fireplace.
Amazingly, it doesn't seem as if Danny notices the strange figure looking at
I've
him.
noticed that Danny does that a few times, right? You look in the corridor, see like the nun, and not react to it as if to say, oh look, I didn't see that. Let me know in the comments down below. Sorry, I mean it's real. It's real.
At him. The figure looks eerily like that of the Grim Reaper, with its creepy skull-like face and long black robes embodying him perfectly.
Footsteps. Hello?
Upon seeing the figure, Danny does the smart thing and decides to call it a day, and heads home, leaving the strange hooded figure and
Is it real? Is it his brother Andy in the costume? Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below. Why is that on a Sir Spooks compilation? I don't get it. Everyone who watches Exploring with Danny knows he just does it for the fun value. I'm not annoyed. I'm really not annoyed. Genuinely not annoyed. I just find it interesting. But anyway, that was Sir Spooks' top 5 scary videos you're not brave enough to watch. I think I was brave. I was brave. That was day 5, video 5, sorry, of a video a day for 1 week. Back to normal after this, I can't bloody wait. But I have enjoyed making a video every day. The only reason I'd be able to do this is because I've had a few days off work. Once I'm back in work, back to a normal schedule, unfortunately. Well, I don't have a schedule. I don't really plan that far ahead. I just think, I want to make this today. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. And that's it. I'll be back. Hopefully get a live stream on the weekend as well. See what happens. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.